Hello, brothers and sisters. I'm Brother Joseph. I'm Elder Joseph. So I want to share with you a controversial topic about my church membership, being a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, also known as the Mormon Church, and my experience as a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints in the United States of America as a member who is of visible African descent. I'm not fully African, so I'm not really a big fan of race, but I think we need to talk about this. So when I as a member of the church, I notice that people treat me differently. People, when they talk to me, they don't talk to me. They act like they're not comfortable. It's almost like a slight bias in their tone of voice and their body language. And, a lot of times I've had members of the church talk to me as if they're like they're talking to me out of the side of their mouth, like, why don't you do this? How is your visiting teaching coming? How is your home teaching? How is this, and the tone of voice and the body language, and people can tell when you're thinking bad thoughts about them. And the thing about it is that, I believe that this is the true church of God, and that's why I've kept coming. One person that has kept me coming, when I felt like giving up, and I've got to mention his name because he is a god. He is a giant. I don't care if he is racist. His name's Brother Randall Wright. He's a great man. Him and his wife and his family. Not going to say what ward they're in or what city or state they live in, but Brother Randall Wright. He is a great man. He always listened to me. He always made me feel like I mattered, like I felt loved. And the thing about Brother Randall Wright is that he never talked down to me. He never talked at me. Sometimes I would do things, that would get on people's nerves, on the average person's nerves, just talking away. But he never got annoyed. Or if he did, he never showed it. He was a very patient man and very loving. And, there were quite a few people around that were like him, that were trying hard, to do the right thing and treat me right. And I have to give credit for those people. There's so many other people that I'd like to give credit for. Tom Wright, Brother Tom Wright is another one. There's enough people that have been really good to me, that I can't name them all. But, it's those bad experiences that I had, and they hurt, they hurt, back when I wasn't that strong. And so, people see people treat me like the way they do, and they stop coming to church. And I had one person that stopped coming to church. He said, one of the reasons why I stopped coming to church is because of the way people treated you. And see, the thing about it is that, regardless of all of that, of how people treated me, the church is true or the church is not true. So it's up to me and other people to decide, is the church true? And if it is true, are you going to stick to it? Is it the true church of God? If it is, are you going to stick to it, or are you going to fall away? Because we all have our trials, whether it's race, or whether it's poor, or whether it's divorce. In the church, someone offends somebody for whatever reason. It's all still the same trial. It's still a trial. So are you going to keep going and endure it? And forgive people who wrong you? Like I've chosen